Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of the G&A podcast. I am that loser who has the 199th ranking in Kaguya-sama anime. Scooby-Doo.
And I am your crazy American friend, Soberoni.
I know what you're going for, but I'm just like, what? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another episode of anime reviews and shenanigans and all of the same. This week,
This week had a lot of Boogiebop in it, but we'll get to that.
yes, we will. Before we get to that, let's start off with Tate no Yuusha, episode 8.
Yes, the episode people kept asking me if we saw yet or not. Now I understand why. This is a pretty important episode.
Yeah!
Compared to the slice of lifey episodes we've had until now for the past 3 or so episodes. So we learned that now for me, Shield can be used offensively at the expense of those around him, I guess. Like he goes into like a blind rage and just scorches everything.
Yeah. And also, would you call that offensive? Like, it's so defensive. It's just like...
You tell that to the fire he was shooting out. The tail of the dragon he sliced off.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he could if he wanted to, but he kind of just stood there and just blocked and did what he does it normally, block attacks.
So, is a shield defensive if when it blocks something it sets it on fire?
Yeah.
Food for thought.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they fought a dragon zombie.
Yeah, that was weird. Also, I like how like this theme of him going around fixing
the other heroes' problems. Yeah,
They're all fuck ups that can't fix their own problems.
Ooh. I mean, I don't think maybe the bow. I don't think it's gonna happen with the bow guy because the bow guy was like, oh, he's off doing his own thing. Like they didn't say anything about his feats. It's great feats. Although I will say. This guy, the sword hero, I'll give him some slack because it's not like, oh, you should have known that his body's going to decay and then turn into a skeleton zombie, dragon zombie whose rotting flesh is going to literally kill everyone.
No, this is why you do research.
Research? This isn't an RPG. It's like tell me do research on Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well,
I just press triangle and I kill stuff.
This is a little bit more complicated than the Kingdom Hearts battle system, apparently.
Apparently.
I did like the fake out we had with Fido's death.
Yeah, I mean, in my heart of hearts, I knew she wasn't dead.
Yeah, I kind of was like, alright, she's not dead. Because they didn't really play it up too much, and it was too sudden. Yeah. It was just like, oh, she just got... I knew she was going to pop out eventually, like, through the stomach.
Yeah.
But it was still pretty nice to see.
Yeah. And they were kind of convincing because it's like the quote-unquote blood.
The blood was just her throwing up the fruit that she ate.
Ew, which is gross, by the way. Like, I'm like, is it weird that I feel kind of bad for the dragon? Because, like, he just threw up in his mouth. Like,
also, yeah, that's kind of gross. But look, can we talk about how Fido is low-key absolutely savage? Like, her fighting is just drop-kicking people's skulls. She goes into a dragon and just starts... literally eating out its stomach from the inside out. I mean, she's
hungry.
Insanely savage. Like, I'm waiting for a fight to break out with like some bandits, and Philo just comes up and like rips somebody's spine out or something
with her beak
with her beak,
literally like chewing on their intestines or something.
Like, beaks just slams her beak through somebody's head and sucks out their brain or something.
Someone this week already beat her to the punch, but we'll get to that when we get there. Also, I love at the end where they're like, "Oh, he's like, oh, it's my fault for da da da," and then the other girl was like, and then Raftali was like, "No, it's my fault da da da," and then Philo was like, "No, it's my fault because I rushed in." I'm like, "Yes, Philo, it is
absolutely your fault.
1,000,000 times your fault." I love how they like led up to this because she always does it.
Yeah, that was good. That's good. They show it like foreshadowing a bit. Like she's always impulsive. I just like the overall theme of the ending where it was just like, we're a family and we're together. I like
yeah,
that. I like that
feel
dynamic.
good. Mm-hmm.
Because all these other isekai are usually built around, you know, a harem or something like that. But this really just feels like this is a family and they're all helping each other and surviving together. I don't know, just wholesome. There's weird wholesomeness to it.
Yeah, it was very feel good towards the end.
Especially because I don't have to worry about one girl beating out the other girl or some kind of crazy drama, which we'll also get to later. So it's nice to just watch something where we can feel good. And I'm also curious about this whole curse thing that Raphtalia has. I hope it's not, like, bad.
Yeah, I hope it's not going to be, like, you know, Sasuke arc.
Oh, God, I hope it's not like, oh, we have to amputate your arm or something. Oh, God, please no.
Nah, they're probably just going to take a bath in some holy water and she'll be fine.
Oh, well, we know the church is going to be a bunch of dicks, first of
all.
all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's their shield hero and their slave.
Yeah.
They're probably going to heal her. Ugh, horrible.
Oh, you know they're going to be super racist. Oh, we don't heal half humans. Oh, get out of here, you scum.
You fucking mutt.
May the Lord be with you. Not with you, though. Fucking demi-human.
Skank.
Hope Philo drop kicks him in the face.
Yes. And then that's the next art fight with the church.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's Index all over again.
Yeah, right? Well, how we just keep referencing like other
shows. I think we literally referenced everything else this week.
Kinda.
So since we're referencing it, let us move on to another show this week in Kaguya-sama, episode 8. We finally get to meet
my favorite character. I said it was my favorite character. Yeah. And I was right.
Oh my god. First off, the first part was the best part for me. The first scene. Oh, just seeing again, Chika coming in and they're all best friends with Shirogane sister. And shitting on Kaguya's plans.
Yep, like always. God, Chico, what a legend.
There's there was a little, because you know Kaguya-sama always has these little. What I like about it is there's so much attention to detail, but I completely missed it, and somebody pointed it out to me. I forgot who, but it was like there's a scene where what's his name, Ishigami is talking to the sister about the whole math on the sheet or whatever, and she's helping. Kaguya is doing her inner monologue, and you just hear Ishigami talking, and then Kaguya gives him a side stare real quick, and that he immediately shuts up, and that's when he walks away. So it's like these little attention to detail moments that he's still afraid of Kaguya.
Yeah, no, the introduction of K was really well done. Kaguya's daydream was so funny because it was like so over the top, like. Like the visuals this episode were really, really good.
Yeah, they were tremendous. Everyone just falling head over heels for her. I love, of course, her little shady, like, just, I fucking hate Chika. Oh, I'll fucking kill her. This is cancer. I can't wait to kill her. God.
And she's like, hey, you want to go with us to Kaguya? It's like, oh my god, Chika, I love you. Oh, that's so great. Oh my god.
Let's go shopping.
Completely 180.
Yes, that was my highlight of the episode. But the other scenes, the whole thing with their finals test and what's his name, Shirogane just being super overly excited for ranking higher than everyone else, and then her being super depressed about it, but them not being able to show it. That was cute.
Also, you mean poor Chika. Damn, she had to take an L.
You don't need to study.
Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, that's so smart. I believe that. But Kaguya like
crying her eyes out.
Yeah, literally Kaguya's thing where she's like, Kaguya wants to like cry out blood, and you just see like raining blood while she throws her tantrum. I'm like, Such a good visual. Oh my
Shirogane
lord.
is just in the bathroom shadow boxing.
Shout out to Kay for... And you know what? I realized something. I think I essentially, what's the word? I empathize with Kay so much. Or Kay's just like, hi, I'm with everyone, da 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 da. And then just with her older brother, she's just like, oh, I kind of hate you. You're so creepy. God, you're the worst. Goodbye. I think... I don't know. I feel like since, you know, essentially, if you guys didn't know, I feel like Oni is like the closest thing I'm ever going to have to like an older brother. So I think I just imagine myself, and I just imagine how much I like shit on him, and I'm just like, I was like, shit, am I so much?
We've reached a conclusion.
This is my breakthrough.
Yeah, realization on this podcast. Is Kay low-key into Kaguya, or was I reading too much into that?
Yes, she is. And I love that, because she's also like, wait, I'm also really into Kay, which is so funny, because her brother's into Kaguya.
I kind of want her to, like, confess or something, and then Kaguya to have, like, this whole mental gymnastics of overthinking, like, wait, maybe if I hook up with his sister, I can get closer to him.
Oh no! Okay, yeah, that's definitely your fantasy thing, because there's no way that's happening. Absolutely not.
I know, but it'd be funny if it did.
It would be. Yeah, the studying thing was great. I just think in general, like Kaguya was very strong this episode.
Yeah, this was a very Kaguya focused episode, especially the last scene or the last part of the episode with her and Ishigami. Like, I liked that it was a focus on her and someone else besides Chika or Shirogane, so you get to see a bit of her interactions with somebody else.
Yeah.
And that was very cute. I liked her whole approach where they were gossiping about them behind her back, and she was like, I don't give a fuck about that.
Exactly. I love at the end how she's just like, wait, I spent all that fucking time. I was second place. That's for your shitty grades.
I passed. Barely.
Barely. Or I low-key would feel some type of way. But yeah, this is a really good episode. Yeah. As always.
It was. I enjoyed it. That's such a good show. I know we always have like this thing where comedies are always like the strong point of our seasons, but I think we're gonna be hard pressed to find a better comedy this year. I think. Maybe. Yeah. I don't want to forget about this show because it's airing so early in the year that I feel like by October or December we're gonna be like, what was airing in January?
I know, because it's so long ago. That's not fair.
I know, but it's still the best.
It's still good, yes. Now that we covered the best in comedy, let's cover the best in crazy with Kakegurui XX episode 8.
The conclusion of the taxes game that's not really gambling, but sure, why not? It was a gamble within a gamble. Well, the gamble within a gamble was a gamble, but not this actual gamble. It's not that much of a gamble.
Gamble.
Gambleception. I thought this was a cute episode.
Yeah, I like that Menuda finally, like, what was that movie, how Stella got her groove back? Just like, take out Stella and add in Menuda.
Yeah, I liked how over the top, even when Yumiko was not the focus of this arc, she still had her time to shine and be super over the top with her, like, grabbing Menuda and, like, doing her little shaft head posing thing.
Head posing, kind of like
rubbing his face or whatever.
Like, posing on him.
Yeah, using him as a prop to pose
exactly.
herself.
Exactly. He's like, oh my god, everyone's gonna fucking lose. Yes.
oh my god. The scene where Minerva was her name, where she loses, and she just picks up Sumeragi and throws her against the wall. I was like, oh my god, please let this end this way. Somebody finally is just like, you know what? I don't give a shit. I'm punching this bitch in the face.
Oh no. I feel like Sumeragi is like the last person who should get punched in the face.
She's had a pretty bad life so far, I gotta admit. She lost her fingernails.
Exactly. Like, she's already gone through enough.
It was just funny though, because she was like smiling, like, "Oh, I'm sorry, that's just the way the game goes." And she's just thrown against the wall, like bitch.
But then, nah, she was okay with it. She was like, "Yeah, it's cool."
Turns out she was pretty chill in the end.
Yeah, she was pretty chill. Sumeragi. First of all, I feel bad for Sumeragi because it's like, damn, Manuda is that fucking dense. Like, holy shit. Like, at that point, she just needs to drop her panties and sit on his face and be like, hey, do you
what
get
kind
it now?
of gamble is this?
What kind of gamble is this? No, I can't accept this.
I like how even Yumiko was like, "God damn, you're so tense about that."
Yeah, she's like, "God, you're fucking stupid."
I'm gamble sexual, and even I can really see what's going on here.
Gamble sexual. Oh god. But yeah, I definitely figured that Sumeragi was gonna be a traitor. Like, I don't know.
I had a hit because she was too there was too much focus on her being like, "Oh my god, there's a traitor! Oh my god,
the traitor!"
Hide the children.
Yeah, right.
So
I was like, I feel like you can see the Sumeragi and Manuda. I didn't think it was gonna be Sumeragi and what's her face?
Yeah.
Yeah. Her name is Miroslava. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna call her Minerva because it's easier to say. But no, yeah, I thought it was gonna be either Manuda and Yumiko, or Kisaragi and or Sumeragi and the guy. I actually totally overlooked her.
Yeah, me too. Like,
so you got me there, Kakegurui.
You sure did. I don't know. I just feel bad because at the end of the day, she lost all her coins, and she's like, "But it's okay because I win either way." And then Yumeko had to be a bitch, and she was like, "Oh, you mean either way you lose?"
You could look at it that way, but really, though, you could just say you lost.
You lost either way.
I like the motivation behind. What's the girl in the wheelchair? It starts with a T. Torino. Toronto. I like that the motivation behind them is just that the student council president is fucking crazy. So they're like, all right, we can't not have her be the head of the family because she's legit insane. We actually need to have someone.
we need someone who's like competent. Yeah, that's clearly you. So
we cannot have this crazy woman who's trying to kill herself with gambling as head of the family.
Who are you? The question is, who are you talking about? The president or Yumeko?
Watch them both be the same person. Have we ever seen? Oh no, they've been in the same room at the same time.
Yeah, they literally gambled against each other.
There goes my theory, dead in the water.
Not everything is Yumineko.
All right. Well, with that said and done, fun time is over.
Yes.
Let's move on to domestic Kanojo episode 8.
Oh, aka my episode of the week.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Oh god, why?
Oh god, it was.
I knew you would like this episode
for the same reason. It's the worst episode, but also my episode of the week.
I hated this episode so much.
Oh god, I loved it because we're back to trash.
Oh, it was so good for so long, and then it just gave into trash.
Well, also, I like that it was trash, but also at the beginning, before it went down the trash hole, it had like some fun moments. I like that. It was literally. I was like, literally,
cool.
Exactly. It was very, hey, everything. There's the trash in it. But there's also the fun part. It's literally, this episode had what Kuzuno Honkai was missing, which is the trash. That's all I wanted. I just wanted trash, and here we are.
I hate trash
now. Huh?
I hate Natsuo now.
I told you he was garbage.
I fucking hate Natsuo.
Did I fucking call it or not?
I hate him so much.
I'm like, yes, I knew this asshole was just another fucking Makoto carbon copy. And lo and behold...
Yeah, I feel like they dead ass just like, all right, get Makoto, like put some makeup on him, put him in here.
I knew it. I fucking called it. so early on. I was like, no, he's not gonna be some wholesome good boy.
He's so dense and so I hate him so much. Because I hate how he's, like, obviously, I hated this episode because it kind of painted Rui as just, like, Natsuo's side chick or whatever. Like, oh yeah, I'm trying to fuck Rui, but that's only because I can't get with Hina, so. But the moment I get with Hina, fuck Rui, she can get with Alex. I don't give a shit. So, fuck you, Natsuo. Also, yes, that whole scene with him, with being an idiot and being like, oh, why don't you hook up with my friend? I hate Natsuo so much right now.
Yep, I was like, oh, we have my friend. I'm like, really? The sister that you're fucking making out with, you're gonna tell her to date someone else? Like, where in God's name do you even think that's okay?
I like how his motivation for it was like, oh, I didn't think she was into me because she didn't want to go to the bookstore with me or whatever the fuck he was doing that morning.
Yeah, so she didn't want to go out with me to the bookstore, therefore...
She must not be interested. Guess the kiss meant nothing. Also, first off, people, lock your goddamn doors, please. If you're gonna be doing some sexual shit, lock your doors, for Christ's sake.
I'm like, Hina was like, wow, I thought me masturbating was bad.
The most awkward walk-in, well, I guess it wasn't the most awkward. If she had waited like 2 more minutes and walked in, it would have been way worse.
Oh, yeah, it would have been way worse.
So, that was great. Just Hina like, oh, I'll see you guys. I guess you guys are busy.
Yeah, right? You're like, oh, sorry, walking in. Sorry, folks. God, what a fucking mess.
Rui being like, oh, it's chill. We're not blood related. We can, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, she's literally like, we're only stepbrothers and stepsisters. Fuck it.
Whatever.
Oh. Yeah, that was so...
I feel so bad for Rui now. Oh my god, I want Rui to be happy. Why is
No, it can't be because she,
of course,
like
I
said,
every girl I like always suffers and loses in the end.
I was a Rui stan from day one, so of course she can't be happy.
Now I gotta force myself to try and like Hina somehow.
Ew.
I'm sorry, I can't deal with my favorite girl losing. I have to now cope by making Hina my favorite girl somehow.
Wow.
I can't.
Wow. You are actually a traitor. You're actually the worst. Oh
I can't suffer. I cannot.
No.
I cannot back someone who's going to be suffering all this time and then suffer through them. My brain is not strong enough. My will is not.
Wow, you are no better than you're literally just like Natsuo. You're literally just like Natsuo right now.
No,
you're actually marrying Natsuo. Really? Because Rui can't be the best girl. I want Rui to go to Hina. You're literally doing the reverse of what he did. I can't have Hina, so I just settle for Rui. Wow.
No, I never wanted Hina. First of all, I'm trying to force myself to like Hina, even though she's also a piece of trash. And I hate her too. The only reason I'm not riling on Hina. The only reason I'm not riling on Hina right now is because Natsuo is worse trash this episode. First off, why is he all... Well, I don't know why Hina doesn't want to talk to me. I don't fucking know.
It's like I fucking kissed her sister or something.
Yeah, I know. Like, him being super aggressive and chasing her down to talk to her, like, was actually low-key very... I would say annoying, but it's creepy and stalkerish. So... I don't know. I hate Natsuo, but Hina's also stupid. She's already
Hina is also trash. She, unlike you, she's not gonna be my best girl, and I'm going to go on my way to trash her now. That's because she gave me a reason. Because
I can't. So you're basically telling me when I watch these types of shows, which I don't like them. You're like, listen. You're basically telling me when I watch these types of shows, which is exactly why I don't like them, either I suffer because best girl is going to be suffering and dead in the water, so I feel sad, or I root for trash.
You did it. You were able to do it when you rooted for Akane, so I don't understand what the problem is.
Akane was the saving grace of Kuzuno Honkai. Thank you very much.
Also trash. The biggest piece of trash.
The difference between Hina and Akane is Akane is smart and just villainous, and that adds a level of seductiveness to her. Hina is just stupid and immature and doesn't know what she's doing.
First of all, just because Akane is like a grade A, like man-stealing slut, does not make her super like, I'm so great. Like, she literally doesn't even like realize her own trauma until like we had a whole episode dedicated to it, and then her trauma was like stupid.
But she's super manipulative. I don't know, something about being like a man-eater and being a seductress is like, look at me. Like, she's a trash person, but she's a fun trash person. Hina's just an annoying trash person.
Well, either way, I hate Hina not just as much. I definitely hate Natsuo more, but
yeah, I hate Natsuo the most.
But it's like Hina is like slightly below him, just ever so slightly, because it's like you're a grown at like. I was like so ready to praise her name this podcast when she's like, "I'm moving out."
Yeah, that was like I knew she was not going to stick with that. Every decision she makes that seems reasonable always comes back around.
Wait, no, she didn't do anything with Natsuo. I mean, not so. She stopped dating with Shu.
So far.
She starts fucking
my
Shu
god, where she
reason.
moves in with Shu.
First of all, she's not moving out. She's like, oh no, I have my boyfriend brother. My boyfriend brother student.
Instead of making the mature decision and moving out, I'm gonna fuck my brother student in the house with the other girl who loves him, who's also my sister. This is like somebody called Jerry Springer.
And CPS while you're at it.
Oh god. Also, can we agree on this that the best moment of this episode was literally the cafe owner?
Yes, Marie, thank you, God. Yes, Marie was like, bitch, get together. What the fuck are you doing? Which I agree. I was like, I'm like, yeah, why is she just being like, no, I can't do this right now. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, just cleanly say, I don't want to fuck you because you're my brother, period. And ended at that. That's all you had to do. Yeah. None of this, I'm so jealous because because my sister gets to fuck you, our brother, instead of me, who's also your sister.
Did you catch his burn on Hina, where he grabs her and he's like, oh, your face is all ugly because you're angry. And then she's like, my face is always ugly. And then he's like, that's not, oh, well, maybe.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I was like, yes, you better fucking work. Yes. Read her, drag her.
I kind of want a spin-off of just, like, the cafe. Like, Natsuo's friend, Marie and the other girl that was there with her son. I want them to have a spin-off where they just show up
and
at the
cafe. And it's all and just a bunch of trashy people just come in
for
and
advice
just watch all the
shit.
drama. You just watch all the drama unfold and like just throw shade.
Fund it. Somebody fund this,
please. Oh my god, this would be like this would be in contention for anime of the year next year.
Trash people.
God, so good.
Now it only goes downhill from here. Now we've truly entered Kuzu no Honkai territory.
Yeah.
There's no redeeming it now. This is just going to spiral downward into drama trash. All right. Let's talk about something that wasn't full of trash people. And my episode of the week, all those kind of cheating. It's like my episodes.
Yeah, exactly. This is cheating. Week. I knew this was going to be your episode of the week.
Boogiebop like Phantom. Wada 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 wada.
Episodes, was it
9 to 12? 9, 10. Yeah, 9 to 12.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We did that whole arc, so.
Huh. I feel like I may or may not have skipped episode 9. So I guess you can fill me in on that one.
Well, let me pull up let me make sure it was episode 9. Where are my list of episodes at? It's funny that you can miss an episode because... it was episode 10. There we go.
Okay, I'm not crazy. Because I'm like, wait, does it make sense? My notes don't make sense now.
All right, 10 to 13, not 9 to 12. Either way, amazing arc.
Yeah, the origins of Boogiepop, the going into the past. Like, yeah, this is the best arc that they've done so far.
Definitely.
It was just interesting.
And I wanted to hate it because when I was sitting down to watch it, I was like, fucking 4 episodes. This anime has made me put in 4 times the amount of effort that I put in normally to watch an episode. So I was expecting it to be 4 times better. And it automatically, like, I was going to sit here and complain about it dropping 4 episodes at once to piss me off. But it was actually worth it. Like, these 4 episodes were really, really good. So I'm not going to fault them for that. And I did say before, one of the earlier podcasts, that I wish that they would drop a whole arc at once instead of having to sit through each episode.
Yeah, you did say that.
So I guess I got my wish.
Yeah, let's not have that wish granted again. I'm not gonna do this again.
But yeah, no, this episode or this arc was great because I think, as opposed to the Imaginator arc, first off, it was 4 episodes, so it didn't feel as stretched out. Also, it had the benefit of having a good cast of characters with Nagi.
Yeah, I was literally just going to say that because even though this is only 4 episodes, I feel like each character that was in it was like very well established.
Yes, they were very, very good characters. Even the detective at the first episode,
Scarecrow.
yeah,
Yep.
Scarecrow.
Really like Scarecrow, and Pigeon. I like Pigeon. She had very few lines.
That's why I love why even the side characters, even if the side characters in one of the episodes, they get fleshed out later on. Even if it's not like they don't need 20 minutes of screen time to be fully developed characters. Like even just through the minor interactions they have, like Pigeon's interactions with Scarecrow were enough to be like, okay, there's something here. She definitely has feelings for him, and just seeing her interactions with Murder Mo. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Murder.
Oh yeah. Mo. Yes, can we please tell this episode Mo Murder Mo Problems?
Yes, I'm writing that down.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Mo Murder Mo Problems.
You're welcome, YouTube. I know. I can't do this every time.
Demonetized. Anyway, worth it. Yeah, so no, yeah, all the characters are really, really, especially Mr. Mo Murder. He was actually ended up being one of my favorite characters from being introduced as just like a random assassin guy. Ended up being next to Nagi, probably my favorite character in this arc.
Yeah, almost to the point where I'm like, I actually don't want him to die.
Yeah, I felt bad. I also loved the villain, not because I think that she's great, but she was just a good villain.
Yeah, she was a very good, like, it's like she had a background in psychiatry, so it's like it seems like the kind of monster that she became and her profession, they just intertwined so well.
Yeah. And I just, this is the problem I had with Imaginator as well, which was like the villains weren't interesting enough. Like, they were just... Spooky E was just generic grunt guy who was, like, ordering people around. And the teacher was just... He was mysterious, but not in an interesting way. He was just kind of boring. But the doctor in this episode, in this arc, was genuinely creepy. Like,
yeah, she was very
creepy.
Very, very fucked up.
She had personality. Like, I have a somewhat phobia of hospitals. Like, hospitals creep me out. So that scene where the guy's in the bed and she walks in and she like takes out the needle that's stuck in his arm and just starts sucking it. That creeped me out. And it just like pokes out her eye and shit. That was
He's like, ooh, bro, look what I do.
I actually had to look away for that scene because I'm very squeamish. I'm like, oh, this tickled my squeamish gland, so good job.
I was just like, why? Why you just rip out your eyeball in front of someone? Like, I wasn't freaked out. I was just confused. I was just like, eyeball in, eyeball out, back in it goes.
Also, I liked all the themes, like the episodes kind of talked about, where, for example, when Boogiebop was talking to the doctor and talking about how normal people are the problem, because if a normal person stumbles upon something extraordinary, they won't know how to handle it, versus somebody who's not normal would probably be more well suited to handling that situation. So I don't know, I just like the way they went about talking about the philosophical aspects of the arc.
Yeah, and I totally loved how like Boogiepop was like, or Toka in Boogiepop form, she was like, yeah, we're having this conversation. Also, I'm heavily implying that I'm going to kill you. like crazy implying that I'm going to kill you.
That was great. I just love how Boogiepop doesn't even need to show up. Like, if you count the amount of times screen time that Boogiepop has, it's really not that much.
It's not.
But it's so impactful when she does show up because you know shit's going to go down. Like, when I saw her show up in the hospital to talk to the doctor, like, oh, shit. Oh, my God. It felt real. I don't know. I feel like this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, because you didn't expect... Like, you thought she'd try to come out, but then it wouldn't... Or, like, she'd come out for, like, a little bit, and then that'd be it. But no, she's like, nope, we're going to have a whole conversation.
Very good use of Boogiebop, and Boogiebop in general is just a character I like. I like her voice acting. I like her line delivery. Like I love everything about Boogiebop.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Nagi of course is the star of this arc. I love Nagi so much.
Yeah, she was. I feel like she's always just really good though in general. But yeah, she was extra spectacular in this arc.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I'm just interested in knowing like what her power / abilities are. I feel like I don't know. I don't want to be like, oh, you're kind of just like Superman kind of ish.
She has very ill-defined powers so far. I think her power is just like slightly more strength and stamina than your average person. Because she doesn't seem to be superhuman, but she is significantly stronger than the average person.
Yeah, because they just like, oh, here's a drug that accelerates evolution. And I'm like, what? And I'm like,
the vaguely defined drug that accelerates evolution.
I'm like, how does that help her when she's already evolving too fast, and that was her problem? Like, I don't know. Yeah. I'm just like, okay, plot thing. Like, fine, whatever.
It's all about. I just like how the whole universe is kind of coming together too. Like, this stuff has been referenced since, like Toa and all that stuff has been referenced since the first episode, but now we're kind of seeing a little bit of glimpses into it more and more and more and more, and it's like getting more clear. I love the way it's building up like that. This show actually reminds me a lot of Kara no Kyokai, and just like in general kind of Tsukihime, Fate Stay Night type of thing, where it's just like this mysterious big universe operating under the normal rules and regulations of society.
Yeah, I can see that. Also, is it me or did we see a smaller swimmer in like the second episode of the arc?
Did we?
There's like a girl with glasses, and like as the psychiatrist, she's having her little monologue. She's like, "Oh yes, I love strong women and feeding off their fear because I'm a sick fuck." Blah 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 blah.
I didn't notice. I go out of my way to try to ignore Suema whenever she shows up, so maybe that's why I psychologically blocked her out and was like, "Oh, go back to Nagi." I think she's just boredom personified.
Ouch.
Sorry, Suema. I like your name. It's really cute. But other than that,
Swimmer. It reminds me of Swim Swim.
Rip Swim Swim.
Yeah.
So that said, let us move on to Reincarnated as a Slime, episode 21. Continuation of the school arc.
I like this episode.
It was good. It was decent. I like the kids, obviously. Like, they all have unique, distinct personalities. I liked seeing Rimuru actually go into teacher mode and bond with these kids.
Wait, which one's your favorite? 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, what's her name with the black hair? Chloe. Why? Which one's your favorite?
No, she's mine too. I thought you were gonna say Alice.
She's cute too, but no, Chloe.
Yeah, I like Chloe.
Chloe's my favorite, and then I like their powers. Like her water manipulation, like her water prison blade thing was really cool. Alice manipulating puppets is cool, even though they should be like better and not just stuffed animal.
He's like, "Ha, I got you now." I'm like, I don't think this would harm a normal human.
I was waiting for the twist. I was like, are the animals gonna have like knives inside of them or something?
And then meanwhile, Rimuru is just like, oh, she can be super powerful, the strongest one of all of them, as he's getting hit with like flying
teddy bears are hitting him. Again, this episode, they always have to do this thing where it's like, all right, we can't have an episode that doesn't show off how stupid powerful Rimuru is. So let's just have a dragon attack, and Rimuru just one-shots it. The end.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, that's incredibly anticlimactic. Like, I'm not expecting him to like super struggle, but for the love of God, don't just like literally eat him. You can't eat everything.
Apparently he can.
I know. I feel like it's kind of lame.
It is. I do wish there was a bit more. Not even that it just felt like it was just kind of there, like
yeah,
just there to suck him off.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just whatever. At this point, I'm used to it because that's all that the show does. Let's just see how powerful Rimuru is. Oh, look, he just killed a dragon without even trying, even though the whole army couldn't take it down.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wish when it came to like epic fights, they would be a little bit better, a little more struggling, or any struggling.
So far, only the Orc Lord fight was really the only thing,
and even that it wasn't too much because you're just like, I'm just gonna eat you like I do everything else.
I hope this. Well, I'm pretty sure this will get a second season, and if it does, I'm thinking there's gonna be a lot more. This seems like a show that's gonna set up a lot of villains and stuff like that because he hasn't really confronted any of the other demon lords, and we know that Milim is a lot stronger than he is, so it's possible that the other demon lords are probably stronger than him. So it'd be interesting to see him face the other ones.
Please fight a demon lord.
Mm-hmm. You know, this show's gonna end like right before he does or something, and it's gonna be like, whoa, tune in next year.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Tune in 2021.
I kind of wonder if the remaining episodes are just gonna be him and the kids like hiking through this forest or whatever to go see the spirits. I don't know. Feels like a weird arc to end off on because there's only like what 4 more episodes or 3 more episodes.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I assume they're going to come back to the town at some point. It's like Rimuru City.
Probably.
I feel like they have to almost.
Yeah, maybe we'll end there. Bringing the kids back to the town. He saves the kids. Brings them back to the town, and
yeah, exactly. Like he brings everyone else back to the fucking town.
And then maybe there'll be a demon lord there, being like, "Oh, I'm ready to challenge you" or something. I don't know.
Yes, there's only one way we'll find out, and that is to watch the upcoming episodes. But until then, let us cover our last anime of the podcast, which is to Aru Majitsu no Index 3, episode 21.
This one, on the other hand, is trying to end with an epic arc. An epic arc that makes not really much sense, but it's an epic.
But whatever,
it's an epic arc nonetheless. So yeah.
Yeah. I love how I'm so interested in seeing the now former Pope get involved. I love how the Pope is like, oh, the only way I can truly take care of things is if I go rogue.
Dun, dun, dun.
Like a really shitty B+ action film.
How about that new Misaka, the evil Yandere Misaka? Well, she's not really Yandere, but she's crazy as fuck. Crazy as fuck Misaka.
Oh, the yeah. I just call her Accelerated Misaka.
That is true. She is like a weird mix of Misaka and Accelerator. Just her falling over laughing and being maniacal and threatening everyone. Just that was my highlight of this episode. Just seeing her interactions with Accelerator.
Literally just calling her, oh my god, I gotta fucking look at your face. Can I ship them? Also, I just realized like half this cast's love interest is some variation of Misaka. Like we have Last Order and Accelerator, we have Crazy Misaka and Accelerator, we have Misaka and Toma. Like this is getting to Saber Face territory. And then doesn't help that Misaka, after hijacking a plane, out of nowhere comes the Misaka clone.
Yeah, just there. So we have 2 more Misakas just chilling together in a party with so many Misakas in Russia right now.
Really and truly. Shout out to them. Shout out to the VV Donald's eating scene. Where that girl who I don't know what her name is, she was pretty fun in that scene.
Yeah, she's great. We need more of her too. I'm kind of upset Kuroko's not there. Like, her and Misaka would have been a great team to bring over. Damn it, they missed a chance to bring Misaka or Kuroko over.
They're missing all the chances to bring a lot of people anywhere.
What's her name? Hamazura?
Hamazura.
Yes, I got it right. Hamazura's girlfriend.
I'm like, do you know that name? Can you get that name right?
Oh God, Tetsubo.
No. Shit, you saying it wrong you got me fucked up now. God damn it. I think it's Takitsubo.
Takitsubo. That sounds about right. I was close. One day I'll get these all these names right.
Yeah,
I'm glad Takitsubo can be healed. Felt a little bit awkward that he was so happy. Like, oh, we can't save Last Order, but we can save Takitsubo.
Oh, he's like, well, that sucks. But yay, you're healed.
Sucks for you, Accelerator.
Oh God. Let's see. Oh, this is one random scene where the pure leader of the
Good. I was going to bring that up next too.
Just hijacked. Is that Index's body? I kind of don't know.
My interpretation of that scene, and for those of you who've read the light novel, maybe you can fill us in on this part, because it was just like a really random scene that was thrown into the anime without any kind of context given. Well, so Index is in the Puritan church, or Index's body's in the Puritan church, I guess in England, with that blonde chick who's like the head of the Puritans. And the guy who looks like, what's his name from Kingdom Hearts?
Axel?
Axel. I'm just going to call him Axel because I forgot his name. But guy looks like Axel from Kingdom Hearts. And I guess he discovered that they have a second remote control for Index. So they can also control Index. I don't see why. And they've been using this second remote control to kind of block out the first one. So that, what's his name? Fiona can't control her. But in my mind, isn't that like good things? I don't know why he's so pissed about that.
I guess because they're like modifying her body some way, which is like,
as opposed
generally just like a human's right violation. Just
if the alternative is this crazy guy in Russia gets to control Index and like unleash a nuclear war on us or something. Then
I'm sure Axel is just in his feels, more or less.
Probably. I wish they had devoted more time to that scene. Or I feel like that was a bigger scene than just stuffed in here. Like, I'm sure in the light novel that's like a whole chapter or something that they just stuffed into 10 seconds.
He just randomly attacks his boss. Like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, wow, time to kill ya. Like, I'm like, oh, okay.
Good, yeah. Right. Why not? Everyone else is fighting and killing each other, so let's bring these two in here, too.
Exactly.
Yeah. In general, I'm just at this point watching Index with for the moments that are just cool, like the cool dialogue moments, the character interaction moments,
the cool fighting,
because it does have that. Yeah. Like the character interactions are still good, like the Misaka and Accelerator interactions and all that. Those are good. The plot makes no fucking. Well, I can vaguely follow the plot. Like I get why Toma's there. I get why Accelerator's there. I get what their goals are. No fucking clue what Fiona's goal is, why random chick Lesser is there. Like, those minor details are a wash. I have no idea about the minor details. I get the major motivations of the characters.
Yeah, same.
So, I can follow it just enough to not lose my mind.
Can't wait till Misaka literally runs up into Toma. He's like, oh, I finally found you. But this is your fight. You need to prove yourself.
I'm here to be your number one cheerleader, Toma. I actually want to see Misaka run to the other Misaka. That'd be really interesting. I hope that happens.
Oh, gosh. She'd be like, who the fuck are you?
And then she just kills her. After Accelerator goes through so much work to keep her alive, and Misaka just shows up like, what the fuck is this crazy bitch? Bah!
Even though she won't, because she generally doesn't like killing them.
That'd be so awesome.
Anyway. That would be amazing.
And if you guys thought this podcast was amazing, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date with our weekly podcast. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party over at our Discord. Also, if you want to go that extra mile, you can donate like our lovely patrons up on screen right now who make this show possible. Drew, you have anything you'd like to
add? Just don't be Hina, don't be Rui, don't be Natsu, don't fuck your family.
That is true. Always strive to not be Hina. I feel like we said this last time, although maybe I'm just having a deja vu moment because I always say fuck Hina in my mind, so who knows. Anywho, this has been Soberoni and
Jooby Doo.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Later.